Okay, so as we're learning guitar as a new instrument, we'll just go over some of the terms in English for what we call the different parts of the guitar. So this part here is the body. This part here is called the bridge. From that we have the strings. On an acoustic guitar, this part here, where the sound is made, is called the sound hole. And then we go up this part here, which is called the neck, up to the top of the guitar. This section here, where the playable part of the guitar ends and the string fastening part begins, this is called the nut. This part here, the wooden part, is called the headstock, and attached to that are what we call the tuning pegs. You might also hear them called machine heads, and that's where we tie our strings to them, and when we're tuning our guitar, we're going to tighten them or we're going to loosen them to get the guitar in tune. So on the neck of the guitar we've got the strings obviously, but we also have these metal marks, and these are called frets. So if I ask you, for instance, to play a note at the second fret, remember we want our finger to be behind the metal, but if I wanted you to play any note at the second fret, you might play this one. So you go 0, the nut is fret 0, so you go 0, 1, 2, and then you play behind the metal, and that's how you see where your note is. These strings are also numbered. Now this is going to help you later on when you come to reading music that's written for guitar, so I'll just tell you the numbers of each string. This string here is called the first string, and this is normally tuned to an E note. This second string next to it, this is the second string, and this is usually tuned to a B note. Next to that is the third string, which is usually tuned to a G note. One up from that is the fourth string, which is usually tuned to a D note. One up from that is the fifth string, which is usually tuned to an A note. And then the thickest of the strings is called the sixth string, and that is tuned to an E note. But that E note is a lower sound, it's a deeper sound than the first string. So that's the first string E, that's the second string E, and that's going to help us later on. So if I asked you to play something at the third fret of the fourth string, you would go 0, 1, 2, 3, so you know it's going to be here. And if I say at the fourth string, we go from thinnest to thickest, so you would go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the third fret of the fourth string would be this note here, and that's how we work out what we're playing.